Good Tuesday morning. It is, of course, March the 19th, 2024, and it is 8:25 a.m. in the morning. Good morning, Warren County. I hope everybody had a good night's sleep. I will tell you, I look better than I feel right now. I will tell you that my baby girl, she's killing me, but, God love her. She just don't like sleeping, I guess. I mean, she woke up this morning at 12:22, followed by, going back to sleep by 1:30, 2 o'clock, and then she woke up again at 4:30. So everybody started getting, we just started getting up and getting ready. That's how it is. We had breakfast this morning at 5:30, which it's not, we don't do that often. But it was just one of those mornings. So bear with me. I have a lot of stuff I got to talk about today, like always, and just making sure in case you missed some stuff from yesterday. I am going to try to replay that video, of course, of Detective Eddie Caldwell talking about the Teen Police Academy. If not, I'm going to post it on our social media so you guys can see it, as well as on my YouTube page so you can see that as well. And if you go to my YouTube page, all you got to do is click on the Local Roots playlist, and you can see all the interviews that I've done with everybody and going above and beyond with them and just talking to them of, who they are, why, what they love about McMinnville and what they're doing to help out the community. That's my thing. So with that said, right now, if you're like, oh my gosh, it is so chilly, you better grab that jacket this morning, y'all. It is in downtown McMinnville, and this is from the National Weather Service. That's over, and they're getting all this information from the McMinnville Warren County Memorial Airport. It is 28 degrees outside, and it's so beautiful, though. So enjoy the pretty sun and skies right now. Now, today it's going to get in the high of 54. Tonight it's going to get back in the mid 30s. Tomorrow we got a high of 66, and then Wednesday night low of 37. Thursday it's going to start getting a little cloudy, but it's going to be the high of 65. And then Thursday night there's a 30% chance of some showers, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And then on Friday, it's going to be shower city. But don't worry, because Saturday is looking up, and it's going to be lovely looking at the clouds and the blue sky because it's going to be in the high of 59. So if you've got any plans this weekend, it looks like it's in your favor. So again, just be cautious this week. If you ever need to know any more about the weather and what's going on, you are always welcome to stay in the know with me by following us on any of these social media accounts, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, YouTube. I don't know about TikTok yet. I don't know how much longer it's going to be open or whatever. And then, of course, Spotify as well. But if you do have a question and you want to talk to me, I have a cell number. You can call me at 931-305-0869. That's also our Warren First Text Club that I've set up through Google Voice. It's simple. It's easy. You just text the keyword Warren First, and that's going to get you a link to what is going on. By meaning, you get a link to the calendar and follow the steps to that LinkedIn calendar. And then as long as you have an email, you can access it publicly. Now, if you're out there listening and be like, Kelly, my event's not on there, to several ways you can, a couple of ways you can let me get your events on there. One, you can send me the information and I'll get it on our calendar. Or two, I can give you access to our calendar. You got to text me your email address and I will send you access to grant to add and edit your own events that's going on in the community so we can keep everything going and stuff. And so, but the text club is all about what's going on in McMinnville. It talks about, I send out messages about the weather, and I also send out messages when like school closes and stuff like that. Because I am going to send out a reminder about when the next week happens, and it's, because next Friday is Good Friday. And all the schools are going to be closed. The Warren County schools are going to be closed. I do know that Covenant, and I do believe everybody's always closed on Good Friday. So it's like a 3-day weekend for a lot of people. I don't know. I can't remember. I got to look at my calendar for Covenant. I'm pretty sure they're also closed on Monday. So, anywho, I didn't have time this morning to make me some tea. So, as I say, it is what it is. But I want to do a shout out to a couple people that's like messaged me, called me, or sat down with me personally, and just told me how much they enjoy the podcast and how they're liking it and how it's keeping informed. And, it just reminds them of the good old days when they heard all the events going on. It's like the 2.0 version of talk. And so, and that's again, I'm very community oriented. I want to stay that way. I love my community here in Warren County, and I just wish our county nothing but the best. So if there's anything I've missed, because I do look on Facebook and Instagram and X for anything going on in Warren County, and the algorithms, depending on how they're set up, I don't get everything. So if I do, I ask nicely. I'm like, if I don't say something about your event or your organization, it's because I'm not seeing it for a reason. My algorithm's just whack. That's what I say. Um, I did post yesterday, which I want to go to my cell phone for this. I did make a post last night through everything. If you have an Easter egg hunt coming up and you want to get it out on my calendar, or just in general, like, where'd it go? There it is. I need to pin that to the top. Yep. Okay. So again, if you have an Easter egg hunt coming up, please either you can post your flyer of that event under there, just like these people. They sent this to me last week. The Rock Island Church of Christ folks, they have a flashlight Easter egg hunt and barbecue dinner coming up on March 23rd, which is this Saturday, and it's going to start at 5:30. Dinner will be served, and then bring your flashlight and baskets, and then let the chaos ensue. As it gets dark, the hunt is on. But again, if you do have an event you want to get out there, please let me know. I got it all going. Check your ring. Oh, why do I need to look at it? Okay, sure, I looked at it. But with that said, yes, so I did post it. I pinned it to the top of the page. So if you want to get all that out there, because between now and next week, there's going to be people messaging me like they do every year. Like, do you know where the good Easter egg hunts are? Do you know what's happened? Like what churches, what schools, what areas, what businesses? It's like a whole thing. So make sure you do that. Also, before I forget to mention this too as well, thank you again to Community TVTN, Jonathan Womack and Shelly. They're just a phenomenal bunch of people, and I'm glad that they're in my life. I'm so blessed to have them. And I'm going to try this again because me and Jonathan have teamed up where he helps me edit my videos, and I put them together, and he's showing me how to add and edit stuff. And so it's a nice learning experience I'm having. But this video I'm about to show you once again is the video with Detective Eddie Caldwell. And he is talking about the Teen Police Academy. If this doesn't work, I have the flyers with me and I can talk about it just as easy. But I'm also going to still share this video on my social medias so you can have access to see his videos as well. But let's try it. Fingers crossed. No, it's not gonna work. Yeah, it stopped. It did not work. So it is what it is. I'm gonna exit that one. I have another video. Things happen. Okay. Woo, there they are. I was really blessed to be able to hang out at Hopping into Health, and I took advantage of that. And I sat down with a lot of aspiring women that work in the field, and Becky is one of them. And she's got her friend back there, and I apologize, I can't remember her name. But I got to sit down with them and talk about what Home First is all about and what they do, and are they in need of anything. So check it out.
Wound care, we help with medication management, diabetes training. We're hoping to have a psych nurse starting with us before too long. That is one thing that we get a lot, asked a lot out in the community. Do you have psych nursing? So that is one thing we're working on.
Yeah.
Yes, so we are actively hiring for a psych nurse, hiring for a physical therapist, occupational therapist, a speech therapist.
Okay.
So if any of you people know anybody that's looking for a job,
I'll let you know.
But we have been in business for 3 years.
Okay.
We started in 2020.
That's right.
So
Right during COVID.
yes.
Good timing.
Yes, yes.
But if anybody ever needs any questions or has any, if they need to ask y'all anything, where can they go to? Can they call you guys?
They can call us. Our number is 931-507-1131.
Okay.
Our office is located at 801 Sparta Street, Suite 3.
Okay.
So they can always reach me as well.
And y'all do home visits and stuff
Home
like
visits. We go into skilled nursing facilities. We do assisted livings.
Oh, that stuff.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. We can
awesome.
go into assisted livings and provide care.
Yeah. So if anybody ever needs anything, they just come to you and they can help you out, right?
That is right.
Awesome.
Get them back on the road to recovery.
Yeah. So, like for example, like say somebody had surgery, or does the age? Well, that's another question I thought. Does age matter in this?
No.
Okay, because
No.
I know a lot of people think, oh, it's a nursing facility.
And it's
for
not
the elderly.
Right. It is not long term. Most of our patients are only a couple weeks. It could last for 6, 7, 8 months. But no age requirement. I mean, we don't do a lot of kids. We do have private duty, and we can offer that as well. And a lot of times that is for our children, but we do have some adults that are on private duty as well.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you for letting me
Thank
interview
you.
today.
Thank you. Thank you.
And remember, Warren County, keep it first. Okay, dokie. So again, with that said, thank you to Becky and Home First for letting me sit down with them and to get to know them a little bit. It's always good to know what's going on in the community and, just the people that, help this community run. Because it does, it takes a lot of people, a lot of worker bees to do what we got to do. And so thank you for sitting down with me, Becky, once again. And if you need any more information on what they offer, feel free to holler at me. You can text me. I can send you that information. but they're just one of many of the places we have in town that helps out with physical therapy and home visits and such, whatever age group you need it for. They're just one of many that we do have in here, and they're always amazing and outstanding and so super friendly. So you can never go wrong with that. Another thing going on, of course, because we aired this the other day, was, and I've been talking about it as well, April 4th and 5th, or it's 5th and 6th, I can't remember the dates. But right now going on is enrollment for pre-K class schools. And the pre-K and kindergarten screening is also coming up as well. And so we did talk to Lynn Foster about, Brookside and LB Head Start programs that they have that's for pre-K. And if you need to check that interview out as well, you can check out on YouTube specifically to see on the Local Roots playlist. You can check out Lynn's information if you want to go back to that. But you're also welcome to text me as well, and I can shoot you the information. But with that said, just like what they need when you're doing the applications for 2024 and 2025, because I am a firm believer in early education, pre-K, the socializing part of it. And you do what I always say, you do you, boo. But I do see a lot of benefits when you put kids in school with other or daycares or things like that. They get that socialism that they need and that they might not get at home all the time. But with that said, if you need any more information on the Brookside Head Start stuff, just let me know. I can even shoot you the flyer as well. But that is going on. Another event that I am over that's getting closer and closer to it is, of course, the Prayers for Bella May. It's a food auction and more. She was diagnosed, Bella May Myers. She was diagnosed with a rare and aggressive brain cancer. And with that said, you sometimes with this brain cancer, you can find it in the spine, which makes it more rare and more aggressive. And so that's where they found hers. So she has been doing radiation treatment for 4 weeks now. And with that said, she's been such a super trooper. I talked to her mom a couple of days ago on Sunday, and she's like, and I said, I got to see him. I got to see Bella. She was at her meeting. And it's just phenomenal I always believe what the prayer power can do in certain situations, especially like this with a teenager. But with that said, she still has a smile on her face, and she doesn't look like she's lost any of her, she just doesn't look, wound down or weak or anything. She seems so strong-headed and just like, okay, what's next kind of concept. But with that said, it's going to be on April the 13th at 5 o'clock. That's when we're going to start serving the food, which is concession style. We're going to have barbecue sandwiches, pizza, hot dogs, chips, drinks, and a couple of more things like desserts and stuff. We're going to have some coleslaw. We're going to have just an assortment of goodies. So please come out and support that. And you don't have to come out and eat, but I would suggest to come out early if you're going to be in our auction. We have tons of amazing auction items going on right now. One thing I did see, we have like gift cards that are in there. We got some gift certificates to a lot of downtown places. We are going to be raffling off a gun and a Blackstone grill. We're also going to be doing a live auction on a gun as well. We got some more bigger items coming. I just don't have the list right in front of me because I have to keep this one screen up. So I do apologize. And my iPad that I had everything on ready to go, I probably should have checked to make sure that it wasn't going to die, but it is what it is. So with that said, I don't know what he's doing. With that said, it's going to be at the detention at the elementary in their banquet hall. Please come one, come all. If you have any questions, you feel free, and you can call that number at the bottom, which is my direct line, 931-305-0869. That whether you want, this is what we've been asking. And the big one is we definitely want people to pray for Bella and her family. And if you don't know who her mom and dad are, it's Adina and Wade Myers. Wade Myers is a state trooper here in town, and Adina Myers is a nurse. She used to work at First National Bank and Floyd's in Viola. She used to cut hair at Floyd's, and a lot of people know her in different. But with that said, it's just so crazy how the world is, and when it decides to do things like this. But with that said, if you want to make a monetary donation because you can't be there or make it, we did set up a Venmo QR code, and I have flyers everywhere in Warren County and beyond. And I have so many shout outs that we're going to do the week of people that helped put this together, came together, and just helped us out. A big shout out to Stephen Hilton for getting everybody together. A big shout out to, of course, Bernadette Dodd and Dwayne, Darlene Smith, Lakin York, Glenn and Joanne Yoder, Rodney Wiles, Donna King, Larry Sanders, Veronica Patterson. She's with Project 309. Sandy Bryan, Gail Youngblood, and I'm going to say some names wrong, so I apologize. Dieta Hickey, I think is how you say it. Hillary Robinson, Donna Collins, and of course Stephen Hilton. And that's just to name a few of the people that have helped get this going and put it together, and just to keep going. I want to thank Praters for helping with the barbecue. I want to say thanks to Steve from Sonic to help out with the hot dogs, and then Bernadette and them with the pizza. It's phenomenal. It just, it's a blessing. And when things come together like this, I always say it's a God thing. But with that said, if you do want to help out, whether it's to, if you want to help promote about it and you need the flyer, you can send me a text and I can email you the flyer. I can bring you a flyer. Also, if you want to make a donation to the cause, you are welcome to call me at that number or text me at that number. Or if you know my personal number or personally know me, just let me know and I can come. I just went by yesterday after the podcast, and I went by Ben Lomond, and they made a monetary donation to the family, the Ben Lomond employees, and I thought that was just the sweetest thing. I do know, off the top of my head, thinking of it now, I know that Back to the Strip, Mary and the gang that's put that together each and every year, made a call to the water and electric company and put some money down on their water and electric for Wade and Adina, because they've been going to radiation treatments Monday through Friday. It's 5 days a week, and she only gets the weekends off. And her last treatment is actually this Friday, and then they'll probably have to rescan her and then make sure everything's clear, and then we'll go from there. But like I said, they said this is a rare and very aggressive cancer, and with it being found in the spine, it makes it even more aggressive and more rare. So please be with them as they go through this, because I just don't know how I would react if my kids were like this. But I know there's people out there that will help if you need it. So please be in prayer for them. And before I forget, because I always do, if you have a donation that you would like to drop off, we have donation drop-off locations. You can drop it off at the detention, First National Bank, Rockcliffe Farm Market, and the Sheriff's Department. You also can make drop-offs if there's small donation items over at Covenant Academy, where she goes to school. So you can do that as well. Just several different ways you can do it. And also, too, before I forget, if you're not following us on our social media page, which is called Prayers for Bella May, thank you to Bree Crouch from the Crouch House. They've put together the cutest hoodies and T-shirts that you can purchase through Bree Crouch or through the Crouch House. I did share the link on our Facebook page, so make sure you check that out and just get your hoodie on, as I say. And I would love to see a ton of purple shirts the night of Bella's thing. It would be just so amazing. Okay. As I'm trying to breathe. Okay. Let's see here. What else? It's like everything. Let's see. Did we start over? Okay. It's fine. What else? Gotta go back. I've already talked about the Easter stuff. Let's see, what is this? I have to check that out later. I did post this yesterday. Hop on into the shop with new arrivals from Ashley Lauren, and that is Upton's Bridal and Formal Boutique. Prom is upon us, and I'm going to tell you guys, if I knew that this purple dress was going to be available for my prom back in 20 years ago, I would have totally wore it and was on fire. I've been fire on it. But she's got amazing, cute dresses. So please, please, please make sure you go check out Upton's Bridal and Boutique. Just one of the many realtors. No. Retail. I can't even talk this morning. Retail stores that we have in McMinnville and Warren County that it supplies like amazing looking dresses that you can find in McMinnville or Cookeville and Sparta. You know, you can find these dresses everywhere, but we have a store like that here in McMinnville. So why not share and help? I always say shop local first, please. The other day, last week, if you missed it, the McMinnville Parks and Recs, each year they put together a spring break fun list, and I want to thank Renee and Michael and Justin and them at the Parks and Rec for putting on this together for the kids. They always have a blast. We, of course, I want the pictures. I need to contact Hunter's mom. We were there on Wednesday for the Nerf gun war, and so with that said, they were shorthanded a little bit on some stuff with the kids. And so the moms that were there decided to get up and participate. I got hit in the face several times. I got hit in the lip once. It was a little swole for a couple hours. Nothing major. But every day they had something going on for the kids during their spring break. And one of them was the gotcha tournament. And the tournament winners are left with a goodie bag courtesy of the Hitch Outfitters. And I posted all the people that won their little post right there. So make sure you check that out. It's just so neat, the stuff that we got to do. And then Friday was a scavenger hunt, which was really neat. But with that said, make sure you check that out. You can get more details on all the stuff going on at McMinnville Parks and Rec with all the activities they have by going to any of their social medias. It's that simple and it's that easy. But if you want, you can also go on my page because I share a lot of their stuff. Warren County High School posted parents and students, because today is the 19th, but on March the 21st, they're having a parent meeting on Thursday. There will be an informational dual enrollment meeting on Thursday, March 21st at 6 p.m. at the Warren County High School auditorium. Representatives from the Warren County High School, Motlow, TCAT, and major industry partners will be present to provide information and answer questions regarding dual enrollment class programs and opportunities provided through dual enrollment. Any student wishing to enroll in dual enrollment with TCAT or Motlow for the 2024-2025 school year is encouraged to attend with his or her parent or guardian. So make sure you do that. So if your kid is, just fresh off the market and they're fixing to go and you want to do that dual enrollment, you need to be informed. And your kids do too. They need to come as well, for sure. Saturday, March the 23rd, this Saturday, of course, at the Park Theater is the Allman Brothers Tribute live at the park at 7 o'clock. Join them on Saturday as the end of the line takes the Park Theater stage for a truly special evening on Main Street, McMinnville. Tickets are available right now online, or you can call them or visit the box office during regular business hours. So make sure you check that out. TCAT, speaking of them earlier, they are having open house today from 4 to 6 p.m. For their event. Take a tour of the campus, meet the facility, and learn more about all the programs that we offer. We are looking forward to seeing you there. So that's today, this afternoon from 4 to 6, if you have a kid out there. I did post this from News Channel 2 because you just never know what can help or not. And There has now been, if anybody's keeping up with the Riley Strand case, they said we now have a timeline on Riley Strand and his last known whereabouts in Nashville. Strand has been missing for more than a week, and police have looked all over downtown Nashville and the Cumberland River. Most recently, the police have found a new footage of Riley briefly speaking to a police officer and his debit card on the banks of the river. So, again, they said Riley Strand is kicked out of Luke Bryan's bar at 9:34. This was on March 8th. At 9:46 p.m., Riley collides with a pole before standing back up. And then at 9:50, Strand interacts with a Metro officer, police on Gay Street at 9:50. And then and then around 1:41 p.m. on March 9th, a 911 call was made reporting a disappearance. So that's what they have right now for him. And I just feel bad for the parents because no parent wants to bury their kids. It's just not, so I'm praying that they find him alive. But as well as I do, because I'm just being honest, the longer it is, the less likely that could be. So, but I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. It's just a sad thing. The Easter Bunny is hopping this way, and he wants you to sign up for the Easter egg hunt. We are also glad to announce that Tree City Realty TN will be sponsoring our Golden Egg Basket this year. This is at the McMinnville Parks and Recreation. Join them on Saturday, March the 30th for a fun-filled morning. Pre-registration will open until March the 28th at the Milner Recreation Center. Registration will also be accepted the day of. For more information, give them a call at 473-1212. I have that shared. I even have, they have the little schedule. You can scan that QR code and register online. It's just easier. If everybody remembers, here in downtown McMinnville, we have a lot of amazing boutiques. One of them was Renewed Creations. But with that said, they are now rebranding, and they're being called the Rustic Daisy. I actually got to go in there and talk with a lady, and I can't wait. I've got a meeting set up with her where we're going to sit down and showcase her business and, get to know her a little bit, McMinnville, like what I do. Of course, I shared the Mad Cow Running Company, Monica Miller and their bunch. The herd came out over the weekend on St. Patty's Day and wore a green. So, again, if you're green with envy because you can't find somebody you can't run with, walk with, jog with, or find somebody to help you motivate you to do those things, there is a group out there. They may be bad, as I say. I saw I saw Monica yesterday because I had to get some new shoes. I got some Hoka shoes yesterday. I'm going to try them out right now. But with that said, because I am a Brooks girl, I love my Brooks, but they were getting worn out and it was just time. But with that said, I went and saw her and I was like telling her, I was like, man, I said, your people have either scared me. I had to hit the brake one time because depending on the day, because I get startled easily. But I said, you guys are running and walking and y'all are active all the time. Like I see y'all everywhere. And she's like, yeah, I know. And so with that said, if you are in Warren County and looking for a bunch of crazy people that likes running and walking and stuff, and I'm not saying they're crazy, they're sweet people. I like that group. Hook up with them and they will help you out get to your goal of whatever you need to. And if you need the shoes, the watches, the refueling after hard runs and things like that, let me tell you, they have it all there in the store. So there's no excuse. No excuse. Let's see, what's today? Yep. So on March 21st, Scott Desjardins, he's representing the 4th District of Tennessee. He is going to be at Grundy County on Thursday, March the 21st from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And he's going to be located at Cumberland Street in Altamont. It's the mayor's conference room. It's in the first floor. I don't know exactly why he's there for. It doesn't say. Um, but if you are listening and it's like you're in that, political chain where you like to stay in the know on stuff like that, there you go. It's just another thing. Also, too, today is Bologna Day. Now, if what do they say on here? Let's see. Join us for a classic bologna and cheese sandwich with a side of chips in the building where it all began. And since today is Bologna Day, some people have, I don't know when the bus leaves, I gotta look at that. But some people are going to the Capitol, I guess, today to go do that stuff, as well as um, people are capitalizing on this Bologna Day and making it a thing. And Begonia's restaurant is doing a classic bologna and cheese sandwich with a side of chips in the building where it all began. Dating back to the 1970s, Bologna Day started when the Tennessee Representative Ivy Hillis and community leader Riley Paper appeared at Fraley's Furniture Store, which is now Begonia's, in downtown McMinnville, with bologna, cheese, and crackers ready to talk about politics. And that's true. That's what me and my daddy would eat back in the day, and that's what still I do today. But I don't mind a nice classic bologna and cheese sandwich. I may go down there today. For years, Walling Fraley hosted the now famous Bologna Day activities, thus giving Warren County folks the opportunity to rub elbows with the movers and the shakers of local, state, and national government. We are glad to continue a Warren County tradition, and we hope to see you tomorrow, or see you today, I should say, because I did share that yesterday. I know I talked about this, but I want to talk about it again. McMinnville Chamber of Commerce posted the Warren County Youth Leadership is thrilled to announce that their class project is going to be supporting HOME, which is Homeless of McMinnville effort. And it's going to be Pack for a Purpose, is a donation drive aimed to providing essential items to those in need in the community. So there's a whole list of things that they're looking for, and then there's drop-off locations as well. But if you want to know any more information on this event, you can contact them at 473-6611 or email lsimmons@warrentn.com. So, just a little, a little flare there. I apologize. Whew, don't be too. I've been up way too long already. So congratulations is in order for Emily Newman. We are pleased, and she works at Security Federal Savings Bank. It says, we are pleased to announce the promotion of Emily Newman to the agricultural banker. Emily is a native to Warren County. She grew up in an active farming family and holds a degree in agribusiness from Tennessee Tech University. Today, as we celebrate National Agricultural Day, we know the importance of the industry locally, and we are excited to announce a dedicated agricultural and nursery banker to handle all your banking needs. So there you go. Let's see. Wow. Well, I hate that. Let's see. I'm looking before I do my last thing. So on Visit McMinnville TN, it says, isn't it too late to plan your spring trip for charming McMinnville? Come stay one night of our many short-term rentals or hotels to embark on a fun-filled trip. Come visit some of our local owned shops and restaurants in historic downtown McMinnville and enjoy the scenic beauty. Come soak up our southern hospitality. Yes, 100%. We are all super sweet here. And if you ever need help, you just ask. What? Let's see. That's not ours. Okay, the Hitch Outfitters March Madness starts today. Show your support for the Vols with volunteer traditions, tees, polos, pullovers, and socks. And that is all available at the Hitch. So make sure you check that out. That is so cute what they have done. God love them. Kelly and them do a great job on their social media. I love it. I want to make sure. Okay. All right. So I think we're good. Next up is, of course, our community calendar. We have a ton of things happenings going on today. First and foremost, it is Singo Bingo at Smooth Rapids. Tomorrow, of course, it's going to be the survey throwdown at Smooth Rapids. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, this is perfect. Let's see right here. The Easter Bingo with Caring Hearts United is on Thursday. Don't forget that. It's at 6 o'clock, located at 303 South High Street. On Saturday, the Warren County Rescue Squad is going to have their ham breakfast starting at 6 a.m., followed by Ben Lomond annual meeting, which is where everybody is going to vote for the board of directors. There's 3 positions up for grabs. I don't know about Area 2 and Area 3, but specifically this weekend is going to be probably all attention eyes are going to be on Area 1, which is Warren County, us. And there's Dr. Ray Troop is up for re-election, but 2 people, 2 petitioned, one being Chase McGee and the other one being Matthew Davenport. So those are the 3 people that, if you are a Ben Lomond member that lives out of the city limits, that is who these folks are going to be voting for. Don't forget, I did have a question yesterday. Somebody texted me and said, what if we can't be there? And last week you should have got something, and I'm not a Ben Lomond member, so I actually had to call Ben Lomond and find this out yesterday. Ben Lomond sent out proxies to all their Ben Lomond members that vote. And if you cannot be present in voting for the Ben Lomond board of directors, you need to fill out that proxy sheet top to bottom, and then have that person that's going to come in and vote for you. So say I'm not a Ben Lomond member, but say I am, and I can't be there Saturday because I'm sick or something happens. You need to have that sheet filled out, and then I'll put, like, say my husband can vote for me, so Chris Slaughter. And then he goes in and he goes and votes. That's how that works. So if you have any questions about if you can't make it and you need somebody to vote for you, or how can you get your vote in, that's how you do it. And if you have not got your proxy in the mail, you need to contact Ben Lomond and let them know, because that's how things, I always say, your voice, your vote, and if you decide not to vote and it doesn't go your way, it's kind of hard to complain about it. It's just what I always have said in the past. Also on Saturday, for you kiddos and parents out there, Pictures with the Easter Bunny are starting up at the 3-Star Mall. So make sure you get your swag on and get your cute little Easter outfits on and take your kiddos out there. I don't know if I'm going to take baby girl yet. I thought about taking her, but getting a picture with Walker. She doesn't like things with mask. It scares her, so it's a thing. Let's see. Of course, on Sunday the 24th is Sunday Fun Day at Sammy Farm and Cow Rescue at 10 a.m. Pictures once again are opened up at the 3-Star Mall for the Easter Bunny at 11:30. And then on the 26th, next Tuesday, is the Historic Zoning Commission's meeting, followed by the Board of Zoning Appeals meeting. They're also going to have a Regional Planning Commission meeting. And then next Tuesday is the Committee of Board of Mayor and Aldermen. They meet as well. On the 28th, the MES monthly board meeting is going to be happening. Friday, Of course, next Friday is Good Friday. There's no schools at the Warren County, or no school for Warren County students. City offices will also be closed in observance to Good Friday. And then the Easter Bunny will also be available for pictures at the 3-Star Mall. I'm thinking, and that is all I got right now. Yes. So with that said, it has been an amazing time hanging out with you guys. And remember,